Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So the video that you are about to watch is sort of like pre-filmed, but I'm just filming a new intro and outro because I just didn't like the way that I filmed it. So it is supposed to be a declutter of my Alex drawers. So originally I was going to go through my desk drawers and my so I've got 5 drawers on each side of my desk, and also these 9 drawers. I did end up filming myself going through the desk, but I genuinely didn't get rid of anything. I just sort of reorganised, so it was a bit boring. So I cut all of that out and it's just me going through most of my drawers in my Alex drawers. So I hope you enjoy that. If you like these types of videos, then you should keep watching. So I think I said yesterday I wasn't going to go through my brushes, but I actually am going to. So as I said, I've got this pot of ones that have been used just so I know which ones can be washed. I don't have to wash them all every time. So these ones need a wash, and I'm going to be confident and say that I can keep these because if they have recently been used, it means that I used them. So I'm going to go with like the big fluffy ones first. If I would use bronzer, then I would also use this Morphe one. So I'm going to keep that. And I also like this Real Techniques one. I do quite like this Spectrum brush. I think I just like the colour of it. See, this one from MUA, I'm pretty sure I use for special effects makeup, like latex and stuff, so it's gone a bit like grim and crusty, or for like face masks. So I think I'm going to hang on to that for now, just because I often like using a brush to apply face masks, so I think I'll keep that. So I'm going to keep this one, I've decided, and then I'm actually going to get rid of these 3. These. Eye brushes, oh look how dusty that is. That needs a clean. I'm straight up just going to keep all my Morphe ones because I just like all of those. Ooh. So like all of these eyeshadow brushes, if I'm going to like put eyeshadow on, I will reach out for the Morphe ones just because they seem to be my favourite. So I'm going to get rid of this Real Techniques eyebrow brush because I have a Morphe eyebrow brush that I prefer and use, and it even has like a spoolie on the end. And then I'm also going to keep this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush because it's one of the ones that like came with my Modern Renaissance palette. It was good for travel because it's got like a blendy one and like a normal one. And then I'm also going to keep this MUA one. I'll save that one. And I'm going to keep both of these. So they're going to be between these. I just don't use brushes like this enough to have to keep all of them. I will probably keep these like flat ones because they're quite good for like pressing glitter or eyeshadow onto your lids. So I'm going to keep those. And probably this one too, because I've got several colours I like to have ones that are like that. And then this like really small like angled one. I'm going to get rid of that just because if I want a precise angled thing, it's a bit too frayed to use for that. I might just keep one of these. I'm just going to keep this one and then get rid of those 2. So that's what I've got rid of. And this is all of what I'm keeping. So then the next 3 of my Alex drawers are all makeup stuff. So in this top one I have got like all my skin stuff. And like powders and stuff. So I'm actually going to take everything out of this drawer and put it on my desk just because it'll be easier to sort through. I think I mentioned before I did actually do a thorough sort out of all of this stuff. Like it was probably like the summer-ish time, so probably about 6 months-ish ago or less than that. But I think that will help me declutter because it will show what I have actually used and what I've kept. So I'm actually going to just check stuff like in date as well. So I'm going to keep this as a setting spray still. I think this might be, I'm quite a sucker for Colourpop products. Like it is literally like my favourite brand. I just think they all look really nice. I'm actually going to find the box of this to see what it's for because I think it actually might be mattifying spray, which is something that I don't even want. I think I might just get rid of it. I don't use it, and if I want to use a setting spray I will go for this Too Faced one. So I think that's going to go. And then I've got my 2 beauty blenders, which, oh, that's got like a stain on it, but these are still fine. But I'm just going to put them in my brush pile because they need to be washed. Then for foundation, I have got both of these. I like this Colourpop one. Like if I'm going to use foundation, I will go for this. This is just the No Filter foundation, so we're going to keep that. This Rimmel one, I'm just trying to think how old these are because I think I might keep it for now, just so I've got a second option. But then if I ever go to wear foundation, I might try it and see what it's like, because I can't quite remember, but it smells all fine, so I'm just going to keep it for now. These are highlighting products, that's one thing. So out of all of these, I can say that if I go for like a contour stick, I will actually use this Maybelline one. It's quite old, but I'm going to keep it. Same with these Revolution liquid highlighter drops. And I actually really like these. They're only samples, but they are Do the Hulas from Benefit. I don't know why I have 2. I'm just going to keep those for now. This I'm going to get rid of. I literally got rid of this once and kept it, and I just haven't used it really since. I was keeping it for contour, but I literally haven't used it, so that can go. I do actually like the colour of this Primark glow stick, and then this high beam. I actually use quite a lot of this, but I think I'm going to get rid of this one now. It's only a sample, but it's more on the like silvery side, and I don't really vibe with that anymore. And then this Maybelline one, similar, but I'm going to keep it just so I do have an option for one of those. So not that there was much to get rid of anyway, but maybe let's do bronzer next. Yeah, so I have like 4 bronzing products. And if I go for bronzer, I will use Hoola. Hoola is my go-to, so I am obviously going to keep that. I'm also going to keep this palette because I like the shade range it gives. And this Colourpop, it's like a pan one. I'm going to keep it for like contour, and it is quite new. This Too Faced bronzer I have been attached to for a long time, and it smells okay. And it is like, it's a really good bronzer. It's something that I would like. Before I got this is on my go-to, but it says to only keep for 12 months. This is probably like at least 4 years old, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And then all of these products I do believe to be highlighters. This is a concealer palette, which I'm going to keep from Makeup Revolution. Okay, straight away I'm going to keep my Anastasia and Reezy highlighter, and I'm also going to keep both of these palettes. I've got Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. Oh, I forgot how pretty that was. And then also this Makeup Revolution like glow kit type of thing. Then I'm going to keep the Makeup Revolution 1, 2, and then the OG Undress Your Skin from Anyway in Iridescent Gold. These are actually quite similar, but I'm going to keep them. Keep that Too Faced one. I want to get rid of at least, I know that seems really not very much, but I want to get rid of at least one product from here because I don't use them. There's like literally no way that I use them all. And I've got these Colourpop highlighters. Okay, so out of those Colourpop ones, I'm actually going to get rid of this one. This one's called Spoon, just because like you can see when I swatched them, you can't see very well. This was one of them, that was the other one. That was the Spoon one, and it's not very pigmented. So I'm going to get rid of it. I also think I'm going to get rid of this MUA one. If I want a highlighter, I don't really want it to be pink. I've got these Jeffree Star ones. I did get rid of one of them recently. They're actually quite similar. I think I'm actually going to get rid of this Eclipse one. This was like the Manny MUA and Jeffree Star collection. But I actually think I'm just going to get rid of it. And then I'm going to keep like a Peach Goddess. Then I have this the Sleek Makeup one, the palette that everyone got obsessed with, the highlighting palette in Solstice. Oh, they're just all so really pretty somehow. So I did actually end up getting rid of that Sleek palette. When I was editing, I realised, why am I keeping it? I literally don't ever use it. This one is actually quite new from Colourpop. I was actually considering getting rid of it, but after swatching that, I'm going to keep it. So these here are all the things I'm getting rid of from that drawer. So then my next drawer down is eye palettes. I really don't think I'm going to get rid of any palettes, if I'm being completely honest with this. So I don't think I actually got rid of any last time I did a declutter, but all of these Colourpop ones are staying, as well as the Anastasia Modern Renaissance one. Both of these Makeup Revolution palettes and the Too Faced Sweet Peach. Still smells really good. Violet Voss HG. The Kat Von D Shade Light palette. And then we're down to these, to be fair, that Too Faced Peanut Butter Jelly one. Really love it. We're down to these. So these Colourpop ones are all like loose eyeshadows. I definitely like those pink ones. I like these. I just think they don't look, they're like for a palette sense, it just doesn't match. I actually do like the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. Like I actually use the colours that are in here, so I'm gonna keep that. And I actually will probably keep the Hooded Beauty one. It looks hardly used, mainly because of the foil colours. And then I actually might get rid of this. So this is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. But nowadays, if I reach for a palette, I'm going to reach for a Colourpop one, and all of these colours are probably in one of those palettes. It was mainly this gold and this colour and like this corner that I was obsessed with, and it is so old. Like, it actually does, I still think it smells like chocolate, but I think I'm actually going to let go of it. Okay, now we come into these. So again, I did go through, I had so many more of these. So many of them were like dried up and gross, so I kept like a small selection. So that's also my brow pomade that I use at the moment, and I like those, so I'm not going to get rid of any of these either. And then as for these, I'm just going to see what's dried up and what's not. So this is like mascara and eyeliner. So this is the mascara I'm using at the moment, it's my go-to, and then that's like a backup. This is like a part of that like lengthening like stuff. This is what I had been using for my eyebrows at the moment. So these are liquid. I straight up know I'm going to keep this one because it's pretty new. Like I got gifted it and I haven't really, it's hardly been used. Oh, okay, this is actually an eyebrow pencil that I'm going to get rid of because I don't use eyebrow pencils. This, I think, oh god, I didn't want to part with it last time because I actually really like these, but it's dried up. And then I'm going to keep this black pencil from Anyway because that's a good black pencil, and this Avon black pencil. I'm going to get rid of this green NYC one because I don't use green. Eyeliner is pretty, but I don't use green eyeliner. I'm going to keep this blue Avon one just for an alternative. I still want to keep my NYX Milk Jumbo eye pencil. I just need to find a sharpener so I can actually sharpen it. And then I might keep this. Yeah, I'm going to keep this Super Cat Fat eyeliner from Simple Glory just because then I've got a thicker one. And I like using this to fill stuff in with. So out of all my eye products, I just got rid of these things, and it doesn't seem that much, but getting rid of a whole palette, and especially one like this, is a lot for me. And then as for lip products, this is what I have got. I used to have so many more. If anyone watched my old makeup collection videos, you will see. Again, like before, I did do a huge clear out of this and didn't film it, which I'm really annoyed about because I got rid of so many Jeffree Star. liquid lipsticks and some expired Colourpop ones. But I just think this is going to be boring and I'm just like not going to get rid of anything again. I'm keeping all of these. If I wear lip products nowadays, it will be a lip gloss. I also know I'm going to keep this Jeffree Star liquid lipstick because I recently wore it, and if I go for red I will choose that one. I'm just going to get rid of this Avon lip gloss. I've never used it and I just, yeah, it's just one of them. And then I'm actually going to keep these baby lips that I've got left here. I'm going to get rid of this NYX Butter Lip Gloss because it's definitely really old and they're quite sticky, and it's just not something that I'm going to pick if I'm going to want lip gloss. I think I'm just going to keep all the rest. So I only got rid of these 3 things, but as I said, I did recently go through, that's not even a lip product, these 2 things. As I said, I did recently go through lip stuff on my own. Then I've got the task of going through these next drawers, so I'm going to do the same thing where I get everything out. But just going to show you, this is sort of like a gift drawer where I keep old wrapping paper and just like stuff like that. This is like products that are new or like unopened. Then this drawer is supposed to be like, I guess like health and like body stuff. It just needs reorganising, it's just like a huge mess. This one is a hair drawer, that's nail polish, and then this is like packagings because I'm a hoarder of packagings. I need to just go through these and see if anything I got rid of I need to get rid of the box of, because that's just like what I do. So I'm going to start with what I said was the gift kind of drawer. So I kind of really hate this drawer, like how it's laid out, like it just seems really pointless.
It feels a lot like saying goodbye. Don't draw it out, love, it's bleeding me dry. Last month I spent a week with my heart in New York.
Then I've got the drawer that I didn't really know what to call, but like health and beauty stuff.
Than ever before. I watch the lines all blurring far between the places that I thought I'd wanna be. With you changing me, and every day I'm wanting more and more. My heart's a debt that you cannot afford to leave without be worse. It feels a lot like anxiety rising.
That has just been organised a lot better there. So then next up is my nail drawer. I think mostly all I need to do is go through and see if they are like old and gloopy, and then they also have a load of nail art stuff which I hardly ever use because I don't do nail art anymore. I just need to go through it basically. I'll probably time lapse it because it's not really that interesting or whatever.
The places that I thought I'd wanna be, with you changed in me. And every day I'm wanting more and more. My heart's a debt that you cannot afford to leave without be worse. And all I know is it's not nothing. It feels a lot like this could be something. It feels a lot all the time.
now I'm going to give you an overview of what the drawers look like, just kind of to show you how I ended up organising them. So this is like the skin makeup drawer, then we have eye drawer, and then lips drawer with some palettes in that just didn't fit in there, and then this next one was sort of like the random wrapping spares drawer. It's kind of like a little, like, if I want to do a present I can go in here and take some stuff out of it drawer. This one's not really organised, it's just got less stuff in it. This drawer looked more organised in the video clip that I showed you, but I thought I'd show you anyway. I didn't show myself going through this on camera because I literally got rid of like one bottle of empty hair dye, so that's what that looks like. And then my nail drawer, and then obviously the packaging, I only got rid of the ones that I got rid of, which was only a few. So that is what the drawers ended up looking like. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos, and I will see you next Saturday for a brand new video.